Well, hello, 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 everyone. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. We are talking about the Nancy Guthrie case. Derek Ella is suspected to be charged. Well, he is already charged. He is going to court soon, and a lot more to talk about on the other side of this.
I've walked through storms in scars and grace, smiled through pain with a painted face. They called me too loud, too much, too strong, but honey, that's the reason I belong. Every scar's a scripture, every tear's a hymn. I found my worth where the light grew dim. They tried to break me, but here's a twist. I turned my pain into a clenched fist. I'm an unbreakable woman, born of fire and pearl. I shine like grace in a reckless world. You can test my faith, you can shake my plan, but I'll rise again. Just watch me judged by the gloss, not the cost. But God don't build weak hearts from gold. He made me fierce and he made me bold. I bend, I pray, I roar, I rise with mascara, tears and battle cries. Don't need your crown, I forge my own. From ashes, honey, I build my throne.
Dang it, sisters.
I'm in a unbreakable storm, dressed in truth and pearl. The fire don't scare me, it lights my world. You can doubt my voice, but you'll hear my name. I'm holy and heard, and I'm done with shame. For everyone called too much, too loud, too real. You're not to anything. You're exactly what power looks like. I'm an unbreakable soul, through the fight and flame. My scars are stories, my strength, my faith. Faith in my heart, fire in my cup, forever divine. Clutch them pearls.
Coming in clutch, better tighten them pearls, dropping cold facts. Got the truth for the world, no smoke, no fluff, just the real that we trust. Hold on to your seat, cause I'm coming in clutch.
Is it 8 members only?
Coming in clutch, better tighten the pearls. Dropping cold facts, got the truth for the world. No smoke, no fluff, just the real that we trust. Hold on to your seat, cause I'm coming in clutch.
Back to my element. Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. You could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options, anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world. And you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is April 25th, 2026. It is currently 11:12 p.m. the East Coast of the United States. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate you. Tonight, we're talking about the Nancy Guthrie case and a lot and not a lot going on at the same time. There is some interesting things about nanos out. Headlines: Nancy Guthrie update. TV crews access flagged emails, raise transparency questions on Sheriff Chris Nanos. And also, um, there is things about the suspect that wrote the letter, Derek. Um, what was his last name? I can't remember his last name. Ella. He is got a trial date, and all that. So, thank you, Susie Q. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. You guys making me so glad. Thank you, Miss Susie Q. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Thank you for 6 months. I appreciate you very, very much. Thank you, Angel Kisses. Very kind of you. And we're going to go over some Nancy Grace stuff as well. Thank you, JJ, for that. I don't know what was going on. I apologize if it was on members only or something. Yeah. So, guys, do me a favor before we get started. Please hit that thumbs up button. Greatly appreciate you all being here. If you would be so kind and share out the live as well, and maybe considering hype this video afterwards. You get 3 hypes a week. If you don't use it, you lose it. And consider hyping one of them. Greatly appreciate it. Mary, thank you so much, my friend, for becoming a member. Good to see you, my friend. Hello. Thank you so much, Miss Mary. And thank you, Michelle. I'm looking forward to this evening with Justin and all those in chat. Well, thank you, Miss Michelle. Appreciate you. Good to see you, my friend. And Casey, thank you so much for becoming a member. Appreciate you very much. Good to see you. Thank you so much, Miss Casey. Appreciate you. There's Miss Sarah. How you doing, Miss Sarah? Wow, 8 months. Love this program. We love you, Miss Sarah. Thank you so much for your support. Really do appreciate you. Yeah. Thank you, Willow. Thank you so much. I'm trying to stay awake. I'm running on 3 hours of sleep. Leslie, goodness. It's pretty late for me. I know. I'm much, much later than I normally am. But better late than never, I guess, right? Probably a lot of you guys thought I wasn't going to go live today. You're like, Justin's not doing it today. And I wasn't. I really wasn't. But I did. I did. The things happened with Trump. I cannot do politics. I hate doing politics. Hate it. I literally hate it. Hate everything about it. Just gonna be honest with you guys. That's why I just don't do politics or religion, live streams, because you're gonna piss 50% off the bat. Great people, you're gonna piss off one way or another. So, yeah. So I try to stay out of that kind of stuff. Yeah. Um, yeah, actually, yeah. I don't have hype points. You get more if you comment more. Yes. Yes. The more you comment, the more points you can give away. So yeah, it's a great thing. It's a great thing. Thank you, Angel Kisses. It is, Deborah. It is. Um, it is the right place. I like to debate politics, but they don't apply in most situations. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So it's just not my thing. It's just not my thing. Um, well, Chris, I wish there was some good news about Nancy, but there's really not. Also, tomorrow there is something really interesting going on in the country. Is it coincidence or is there more? There is about 10 or 11 scientists that have died. They are in the like jet propulsion scientist. Some of them allegedly know each other. I'm sure some of you have heard about it. I have been digging on that all day long. Um, and it's really interesting. Um, some people think this just could be a random coincidence. Some people thinks there's more. I'll let you decide that. Um, hey Edna, good to see you. I love Dame Edna. Do you guys know who Dame Edna is? Oh my god, I love Dame Edna. Um, I've heard about a couple of them. Very weird. These are not just these are not just regular scientists either. They're all dead or missing. Some are missing. Uh, like one of the scientists, she was out hiking and she was hiking with her friends, and like one friend was like 30 yards away, and she turns around and she's gone. They've never found her. They've never found her. And I have been going down the rabbit hole on that. Um, it's very bizarre. I think it's a very good conversation to have. Um, I've been going down this dolphin rabbit hole stuff. Anyone else? Dolphin rabbit? What do you mean this dolphin about dolphin? Is there news about dolphins? Did you hear one lady shoes were 66 miles away? I did not. About no, I did not. When Dame Edna sat next to the king at the concert. Yeah, I saw that. He started and then she said, "I've got a better seat." Dame Edna. Oh, love Dame Edna. So funny. Love the humor. Um, so yeah. Uh yeah, they're dead or missing. Some were found dead, and it was like, and it's just so weird because like most of these, like one of them is an older man, and he went, and this is the weird thing, almost all of them went without their phones and wallets and stuff like that. um Very weird stuff. um Very high security in all of these. So we're going to talk about a lot of that tomorrow. Where'd you see that? Where'd you see that Annie's car was used the whole night? Dame Edna's neighborhood watch was the best. I haven't seen that one, Laura. One predicted her unaliving. Well, there's a couple that are out there now, which we'll be going over tomorrow, that they have said, listen, if I end up, um, they've already said, listen, I don't plan on, you know, inflicting, you know, on themselves or anything like that. So it's kind of scary. I don't know what they meant by that. Y'all, it's been such a horrible week for my siblings, and I'm glad this way. Oh, I'm sorry, Pugs. I'm sorry, darling. There's some days are really hard, some days are really hard, and I'm sorry. I really am. They are searching, the 3 that, they're searching for, or they found rather, ages 3 to 7 years old. They It's still being investigated. They have no idea what happened to those 3 kids, and they were there. What's crazy about it? They were there for years, at least 3 years, the children in Memphis. Like, is there nobody? I mean, is probably somebody in that apartment, but, like, if someone in your family has 3 kids and they suddenly vanished, aren't you gonna be like, "Where's those kids?" Or if, like, a mom said, "Oh, well, they went to their dad's," or whatever, I would be looking into that a little bit more. Yeah, Sarah. So in Memphis, Tennessee, there was a woman out walking her dog, and she discovered some bones that was kind of scattered, and she just called, and they went and checked, and they found three children's, at least three children's remains, bones that had been there at least 3 years. They have no idea who the children are. So, like 3 to 7, right? Um, the 7-year old should have been in school. But again, with a lot of these cases, we see there is homeschooling, right? Homeschooling can be a great thing, but it can also be an abuser's paradise. So, yeah, it's like with anything, how it's used. Um, that's like the children found in Dunville River, baby doe, nothing, nobody ever reported or came forward. Yeah, that's just sad. I think it needs to be regulated more, Pug. I agree. I agree. In so many HS, so many we see that of these, they say they homeschool, and no, they abuse the kids, and it's sad. Only 14 bones were made of 260. I'm sure the animals got them, and I'm sure that they'll find probably more, hopefully, in the near future. What's a jewel? A jewel is a new way to. It's like a super chat or a super sticker. Um, you buy these jewels and you can send them to us. Which I need to put this up in case I get one. I can see now. Mods, if you'll let me know though if I missed one because I don't got it up or anything. Did a Bell send one? A Bell, thank you so much, my friend. So much, my friend. Appreciate your support. Really, really do. Uh, let me see. Oops. If I can get it together. Thank you, Green As. I appreciate that. Mods, if you just let me know when we get any of the jewels or anything, I'd appreciate it. Yeah. Yep. It's in Memphis. Memphis. All right, guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, sharing the live out, doing all that good stuff. Pam, I have not checked it today, my dear. My daddy was strict, but I learned right from wrong quickly. Yeah. Yeah. Um, a lot of our parents were strict. It was different. We were raised different than kids nowadays, I think. You know what I mean? Hey, baby kisses. Um, what is the Jewels? The Jewels is just another way to donate. It's a little thing that comes across the screen. You guys can see it, and you buy these jewels, and each jewel is worth a certain amount, kind of, if you will. I My car is squeaky clean, so clean, it's crazy. It looks so clean. I literally worked 6 hours on it. That's, yeah. My dad went a bit too far with this. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry. That, that'll mess you up if you're not careful. Oops. It really will, because I don't know. PGH, thank you for sending a floating heart, my dear. Appreciate that very, very much. Or you actually sent floating heart for 10 jewels. Thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate that. And the Jen, thank you so much for sending jewels. I appreciate that as well, my friend. Thank you so much. No monkey here. Actually, so my hair is blonde. I'm a natural blonde. No. Uh, and Pearl's hair is black as coal. But yeah, I do get a lot of her hairs. She doesn't shed like a dog or anything, but just kind of like a human. They're primates, same as we are technically. So, she, uh, thank you, PGH, again for sending 100 jewels. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, my dear. Very, very kind of you, my dear. I have no jewels. That must be poor. Well, Sarah, it's like you have to. How it works? It's like TikTok esque, if you will. Um, and like if you're on your phone, you have to do it from your phone, I think. And there's like a if you see that, there's like the little GIF thing, and then you pop this up, and then each one of them are worth different amounts, if you will. And so, like, there's like a floating heart that's worth 10. And then if you like press it, you buy a certain amount of points. Like if you want 700 for 9.99, uh, you would obviously check out, and then like the floating heart that's worth 10 points. Each heart is worth 10 points. So if you gave me like 100 or 10 of them, it would be worth 100 points. And if you had 1,000, and then obviously minus the 100, you would have 900 points left. That makes sense. It's their way of competing with TikTok, is what it is. Hey, Santa Soul, good to see you. Sandwich, Shannon, good to see you. You have to have a cell phone, yeah. Yep, it's something to do. It's them competing with TikTok, if you will. They're trying to get the younger cool cats and kittens over here to YouTube as well, right? Um, okay. Let's get on with it here, and I need to exit out of some of these things. So let me start with the following. We'll start out with the smaller stuff first here about Derek. Hello, magazine. I'm frozen. God, what's wrong? It's probably StreamYard. It works on a iTab or tablet. Gotcha. Okay. All right. So, Hello Magazine is reporting that Savannah Guthrie, beloved mother of Nancy Guthrie, has been Savannah Guthrie's mother, rather, Nancy Guthrie, has been missing since obviously February 1st. And then the days after Nancy's disappearance on February 1st, 2026, Savannah and her family received a fake ransom note, and a trial date has now been set for Derek Kaella. He's 42 years old, who stands accused of sending the letters as well as making a 9-second phone call to a family member. Of course, he sent that allegedly that phone uh, to the phone call to Annie and Tommaso, right? Um, which to me is still a little weird if you ask me, but what about him? Okay. And then it goes on. ABC affiliate station KGUN 9 in Tucson reported that Derek is scheduled for his court hearing, I guess his trial, June 23rd, following his arrest. So his trial is going to start June 23rd, right? I mean, this is the thing. And that's a good question, right? Um, I maybe he searched online, if their number was available online. But to me, what he said in that text message, he said, what was the message? Do you guys remember? It was something to the effect, did you get that? Uh, what's the thing that they were requesting? Did you get that? And it was at the beginning. Wendy must be behind. Is it the same guy out on bail? I think he is out on bail right now. Did you get the Bitcoin? Thank you. I couldn't think of Bitcoin. I don't know why I couldn't think of Bitcoin. Thank you, Sandwich, as well. Yes, thank you. Did you get the Bitcoin? And I don't know. I still just have a very uneasy feelings about it. Dottie, I barely made it. Baby, come back. Good to see you, baby. Waiting on his side for Bitcoin. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's just a weird feeling. And then, I mean, what's the likelihood? Let's be honest. What's the likelihood of this guy being in a band very similar to what Tommaso was in? What do you guys think about that? I don't know. It just feels weird to me that this guy is in a band. He's not in, we're not talking about a symphony here. It's like the same kind of band, same kind of music that Tommaso is in, which to me is a very select few of, it's a genre of, you just don't see all the time. You know what I mean? Right. Exactly, Drake Dancer. Oh wow, that is weird. Out of all the music genres. Exactly. Right. Deborah, thank you so much for your gift, my dear. Appreciate that very, very much. Thank you for your support. Staying up late with us. How you doing? Thank you for sending. Ash, thank you so much for sending the jewels. Appreciate you. The 100 and PGH as well. My phone's gonna die. I think my battery's breaking on my phone, guys. I think it's breaking. Hello, Miss Michelle. How you doing? Good to see you guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, my dear. Thank you for being a late night creature with us. I appreciate you, my dear. Hello, Justin and everyone. Thank you so much, Michelle. Do appreciate you. It's a weird It's weird, but connected somehow. Well, they're saying no. They're saying no. Thank you so much again. Appreciate you, my dear. I don't know. And I've said over and over again that I want to do a live stream about Derek's dad, but I've got photos and stuff of Derek's dad. He says that he was um in the area of Tucson, and he supposedly lives in California, by the way. His dad, Derek's dad, lives in California, but he says that he was in Tucson around the time his Nancy went missing, right? Do jewels not show up on iPhones? Yeah. Well, I don't know. They should. They should. I don't know. In my opinion, I have no doubt that they are connected along with LD. I don't know, it's just so weird to me. I just cannot even. He was there for yeah. Well, and like so Derek's dad, he's got like a bald head that I remember. I've got pictures of him, but I remember he's got a beard. The first picture I ever seen him, he's got like this beard. It's black, gray in it, and he kind of reminds you. They kind of remind you of. They wear like a lot of leather. They're like those kinds of people. Um, and there was a picture of him and Derek. They were both wearing like leather together, like the biker-ish looking. Why was his dad in Tucson? And just before he went to Tucson, he posted on his Facebook, which it's typical. People post on Facebook, a lot of times when they're leaving or they're getting ready to go to out of town. I don't think it's very smart or very intelligent to post, "Hey, I'm going out of town. I'll be out of town. Just go ahead and rob me." Like I don't get why people do that. I think it's post your pictures when you come back. I think you might have to be in vertical chat to send or the phone chat maybe. Vertical, I think. Yeah. Um, what's going on? What Brandy say? Oh, well, they're sending. Well, she's talking about Sherry. She's talking about people sending gifts. You have to see them maybe in vertical. I don't know. Okay. Moving on here. So KGUN 9 in Tucson reported that Derek is scheduled for his, I guess, trial to start June 23rd following his arrest. It will be held at the federal courthouse in Tucson. Remember, this is FBI. According to the grand jury indictments, he allegedly sent two messages, which I've shown you the indictments, messages of the two family members on February 4th, 2026. They read, quote, "Did you get the 12 Bitcoin? We're waiting on our end for the transaction," end quote. We're waiting on our end for the transaction. Now, Derek has been accused of scamming before in the past with what was it? Something to do with like the city of LA or something. He was like tried to scam someone in the past, right? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay. What was Derek charged with in the case of Nancy Guthrie? Derek, who lives in California, was arrested the following day and, quote, charged with transmitting a random demand in interstate commerce without revealing his identity and using a telecommunication device with intent to abuse or harass an individual, end quote. This ransom note was not the same one sent to TMZ on February 3rd, which is believed to still be under investigation. The one on February 3rd. The Department of Justice will protect victims and families at all costs, and grief profiteers will be held accountable, end quote. U.S. Attorney Timothy said in a February news release. Now, again, I think there might have been one more person charged other than Derek, but like the question is, why haven't these other people been charged? Right? Why haven't these other people been charged? It's like they said, all of them, and there was multiple ones, right? In the early days of the case, ransom notes demanding millions in Bitcoin were received by TMZ and other news publications. The FBI investigated them, but have not confirmed any as authentic, although several noted private details about an Apple Watch and a floodlight at the property. Now, again, I think it would be very easy for them to talk about an Apple Watch, right? It would be very easy to talk about an Apple Watch. However, maybe that they said they let, or the Apple Watch was at a certain place in the house whenever, if it's the actual person, right? So, and the light out back that was allegedly smashed or something. I think that's, again, we knew a light was smashed, but when did we know the light was smashed? DC resembles PG. Who's PG? I don't know who PG is. I'm not sure. I remember that. Okay. All right. Let me pull this up. I want to show you something right here. Guys, if you're just joining us, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Greatly, greatly appreciate you all being here. The other night, sorry, I've got stuff pulled up from the other live that I was in just a minute ago. Okay, here we go. We're going to go to News Nation. I want to talk about something here.
Former FBI the mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie vanished nearly 3 months ago, but her disappearance remains a chilling.
Thank you so much, Hamitude. How you been, darling? Are you? Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I sent you a text a while back. He kind of looks like the guy to me. Oh, hold on. Yeah. I know why. Okay, so a lot of people. Is this the? Thank you so much, Hamitude. Appreciate you very, very, very much, my love. So we'll come back to that. Someone just sent me this. This guy right here. I'm trying to remember which one he was. I can't even remember which one he is. Is he the electrician? I'm trying to remember. Who was it? Zach. That's who it is. Yes. Zach Jag something. Forget his name. Hold on. Was he? Oh, wait a second. He's the friend of. Wait a second. He's the friend. What's his name? Guys, I'm sorry it's so late for me. Luke, right? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Lori. He's the friend of Luke, right? He's the car dealership or something. Didn't he have the car dealership? Zach, something to do with the car lot. Yes. Yes. Okay. I don't know. But I'd like to see his I was gonna say I'd like to see his butt. like his thigh. Like his thighs area and stuff, like how he walks. The MG. Yes, MG. That's who it is. Hey Sharon, good to see you. He is partial owner of the car lot. Allegedly, the car lot ties are shady. It does seem a little weird, that place does. Right. This is Zach. I know that for sure. Do we have any other body pictures of him? I need to dig into him more. Uh, Derek's last name. What Derek's last name? What is his last name? I'm trying to think. It just takes me a minute to process, guys. Callella, Callella. When you have limes, sometimes it takes you a little longer to process things.
Mystery.
It's right
Investigators
there,
have
but you
found
just
few
can't get it out.
clues that we know of. Among them, these grainy images of a masked man on her porch the night she disappeared. And then, of course, there's the blood spatter on her doorstep, which DNA testing confirmed belonged to the 84-year-old grandmother. But while these clues may seem limited, my next guest says these images provide a treasure trove of information on Guthrie and what happened
We
to
can
her
put
that
the
night.
mask on him. Hold on.
Retired
Let me get
Special
the
Agent
mask.
Jim Clemente has drilled down on these pictures frame by frame. And to try and fill in the blanks on this baffling mystery, he joins me now to share what he found. Jim, great to see you. We should say you were an FBI profiler. Yes. It was your job on tough, cold cases to come in and reverse engineer, try and figure out who they should be looking for. Yes. Let's first take a look at the blood images. The first one is this image. It's a wide shot of the blood spatter on the doorstep. What does that tell you when you look at it?
Well, it tells a story of a,
Here, we'll do a
snapshot
mask
of
on him.
time. There's low velocity blood spatter, there's medium velocity blood spatter, and then there's on the right-hand side, you see a blood smear. That means somebody impacted that blood after it hit the floor.
Stepped on it,
rubbed an arm or a hand through it, something like that.
What do the blood drops tell you?
Well, the bigger droplets tell us that because there's no directionality, that they were dropped almost directly from above. But the smaller droplets tell a different story.
Which is what?
Well, they're actually medium velocity blood droplets, which means that they were coughed out. They were aspirated and then coughed out. And I know that because some of these blood droplets, you can see they're sort of rings rather than the whole solid droplet. Mm-hmm. And that meant that they hit the ground as a bubble. They had air in them.
Guys,
and that can only happen when somebody coughs or sneezes out blood.
So what does all that tell you? We know this blood is Nancy's. What does that, studying that blood, what does that tell you about what was happening to her at that moment?
Holy
it tells
shit,
me
on
that
a
her face
shingle.
was within a foot,
I gotta
probably
show y'all
several inches
something.
above the ground, almost directly above that first upper left blood stain. Mm-hmm. And it tells me that this is probably where she made her last stand, where she fought her abductor.
She was 84 and could barely walk.
I understand, but this is probably where she gave them the initiative to hit her in the face. She started bleeding. It went down her throat. She coughed it up. as she went down to the ground here. This tells me that was most likely only one offender, because two offenders would have had control of her completely, and she would never have made her way down to the ground so close to be able to make that blood spatter, that medium velocity blood spatter.
How could one person do this? How could, I mean, she was 84, she could barely walk. She wasn't tiny. I mean, you know, carrying another human being, no matter what size they are,
I don't believe he was carrying her until after this point. At this point, she was ambulatory, and I believe she was punched. She was injured. She went down to her knees, and her face was very close to the ground when she coughed up this blood. And after that, he picked her up and carried her away. Getting her to that point, he had a gun, a very visible gun, when he was on his way in. He used that gun to control her.
Wait till you see this. I'm getting it ready.
All right, so you're using your FBI profiler skills to really study everything you have, and which isn't much we have in the public sphere. But what, using your skills as a profiler, is the story to you on who this person is who took her?
Well, if two of the ransom notes were real, then part of the motivation was money. But I believe that there may have been a second motivation, and that is probably to hurt Savannah Guthrie by taking her mother, by depriving her of that. And that could have been based on some interaction that this offender had with the mother or with Savannah in the past. Could have been weeks or months or years ago. It could also have been just a delusion in his own mind. And he could have built up an anger and a resentment against her. And as a result, he felt just...
I like this guy right here, by the way. Take a look at this. This guy's drawing. This guy's upper lip. I'm telling you, guys, when I did the thing the other night, when I said the guy had a bigger upper lip, wait till you see this. I can't fucking unsee it now. I cannot unsee his lips now. Look at his lip here. Right? This upper lip. Let me see if I can find it. Now, we're just looking at the outer lines. We're just looking at the shape. You can't see all of his upper lip, but you can see this lip. It's very flat. Oh my God. Fuck me. That's the closest thing I've seen, in my opinion, out of everyone. Oh, freak. Yeah. Wait a second. You can see his upper lip here too. It's just like kind of reminds me of like almost like a Julia Robert lip. Like it's just kind of straight across. See here. Let me do it like this. Let's go over here. Because his face is relaxed here. His face is relaxed here. You see that lip? Oh my God. Big eyes. Look at his eyebrows. Look at the fucking eyebrows. He has collared eyes. Hold on. Holy shit. He's got a top flat head too. Look at the top of his head. Look at that lip, man. Look at those eyebrows. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm going to throw up. Do you remember me the other night how I kept saying he has a point on his nose right here? Look at his fucking nose. Remember how I was saying? Remember that? I'm going to throw up. It's almost like yes. And it's almost like he has lip filler. To me, he reminds me of Julia Roberts' lips or Sonia Morgan. If you know who Sonia Morgan is, I get that feeling. Yeah. Yeah. This is why, in my opinion, Derek, or Luke rather, was ready to shit. I've talked to Sonia a couple times, Sarah. She's very friendly. Crazy surely that the feds would have checked him out. Oh, I bet you they have. Oh, Suzanne, I'm not saying it's Luke. I'm not saying it's Luke. I'm not saying it's anybody, for that matter. But look at this. Look at this. I fucking can't. I fucking can't, guys. You get the feeling of, yeah, it's got some fillers in there or something like that. I can't. Look at those lips. Remember, like, look at this. I don't know if y'all can see it. We're looking at shapes right here. I'm going to show you something else. I keep saying he's got like a point on his nose. And he's got a fucking point on his nose. This one you can see it better. You can see that the tip on his nose. Let me check something out here. See, people's like sending this guy. I don't think it's that guy at all. That guy at all. He sold a car to Luke. Luke's interview was very off. He was nervous as shit. And again, I don't think it's Luke, but there's just something that is weird there with Luke. Oh, I got some more pictures. Hold on. Oh, sister, mister. Hold on, what is that? Is he still on? Hold on, motherfucker. Again, guys, I want to make it very clear that I am in no way, shape, and or form saying that Zach or Zayden is at all related. Okay, just want to let you know. We are just comparing things, and I just want to show you this. He's got beef. He's got. I'm saying that he has nice lips. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hold on.
حلو
لسه بفكر
تمام
هقعد سنة يمكن أكتر.
One second here. I'm trying to see. Look at those eyebrows, man. Look at those eyebrows. They're very particular. They're very particular. Right? He's got a very flat head. Eight 2023. Look at those legs. This guy he had very yeah, Luke is thicker than this guy. And he looks thick and weight just like the guy in the mask. He bought it a week after. A week after. You know something? Do we know the exact day his car was wrecked? Yes, Big Beefy Freddy. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, exactly, Sarah. Michelle, thank you so much for your support, my dear. I believe it's great to actually used to wear a pinky ring like doorbell guy. I believe, again, like I have said all along, it would shock me to no end if the FBI got it wrong 3 times. It would shock me if they got it wrong twice. This guy takes care of himself. What did I tell you guys? What the fuck did I tell you? Let me just say this. What did I tell you? This guy likes a clean car. The suspect. What did I tell you? He's the kind that goes down the road with a clean car, the clean rims, wears a lot of cologne. I don't think this guy has any tattoos, but we don't know for a fact that that is a tattoo. And in my opinion, this guy here is probably potentially Arabic, and tattoos are generally considered haram for Muslims. So Muslims generally don't have tattoos. I'm not saying that they can't, but they generally don't. Mother man. What? Okay, where's that? What? Yep, he's Saudi. Yep.
يمكن أكثر.
Yep. Oh fuck! Someone put. Where's Nancy? What did you do? Where's Nancy? 216. Oh my God! Leave this man alone. Jeez. TMZ. Seal Beach, California, 8/10/2023. I can't play the music, obviously. Okay. He might be Christian. I might be wrong on that. It's a Christian song. Doesn't matter what faith he is. Y'all, I need to take this down. Mother, may I? He has not been on there for a long time. Okay, let me see here. Mercedes, fuck, look at that. Mercedes-Benz of Tucson. I'm telling you. Guys, I love that song. Oh, yes, I've definitely got pictures. Just wait 1 second. I'll show you again. Guys, hit that thumbs up. Really appreciate you all being here. Share the live out. This guy is about 5'9", 5'10". He's not fat, but he's thick. Hold on, can I get a still shot? There we go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. I want to see, which is just one step that I see there, but he doesn't lift his foot very high. Oh my God and Lord. Okay, let's see what. So he's at a car auction here, Riverside, California. Hashtag Riverside, California. Hashtag Los Angeles. Hashtag California. Hashtag USA, TikTok. Car auction, work, love my job, work hard. Hashtag Jordan. Hashtag am man. Hashtag Tucson. Hashtag Arizona. Okay. Okay. Sunday. I know my cars. This right here is a Chrysler or a Dodge, one or the other. It's made by the Chrysler company. I know that much. But again, this guy can change cars allegedly in 2 seconds. And you know something? You want to know something else? You want to know something else? Look how thick his hands are. Look at those beefy hands. Remember how Sarah, listen, you can take us to bed with you. We are portable. Love you, baby. Love you, honey. Get some rest. His hands are beefy. And West Athens. Dodge Charger, yeah. You remember how they were saying that they were having a hard time finding a vehicle? Mm-hmm. I bet. Damn. Phoenix, Arizona. This is, guys. This is Santa Monica, isn't it? Is this Santa Monica? North Miami Beach. Okay, this is a Mercedes. Or, yeah, I think that's a Mercedes. I'm almost certain. Pam, I think they probably know. Yes. Yes. Tina, I am not saying anybody did this, and I am certainly not saying Jacob did this. Certainly not saying that. But if you want to maybe rewind maybe 10 minutes or something. Yeah, I'll show some pictures here and again in a second. Okay, crazy. Does he show his hands here? I'll show you some pictures here in a second. Look here, he's driving a car. He's driving a different car every fucking time. Let me see what kind of car this is. I know my cars, guys. This looks like an Audi. I think it's an Audi or a Volkswagen. Downtown Tucson. Ooh, what's he doing? What's he doing there? Wait. He just does random photos.
Are you good? Are you good?
You see that guy? He's got a hoodie on, and that must be cold. Seal Beach. Hold on. Did he just show his feet? He sure did. This guy has wide feet. He's got wide feet. Let me go back to that real quick and see if he shows anything else. I'm telling you. He flipped the car risk taker, yeah. Wait till you see in just a second.
You got that summer vibe.
Oh, look, a German Shepherd. There's a Mercedes right there. Or wait, that's a Honda. Sorry, that's a Honda. Shit, it's so hard to tell. It's either a Mercedes or a Honda. I know that's a big difference. It's an AMG. It's a Mercedes. And then this is a Ford Explorer here. Hmm. 6:17 p.m. He's got 2 German Shepherds. He shows his feet right up here. He's always wearing sandals there. Y'all. Hold on. Is he talking there? Okay. I can't play that music. FBI knows who this is. Okay. This was 3 years ago. Mm. Does he have a lot of views like someone has? I'm going to take some screenshots here real quick. This is in Dubai. By the way, if you're in like specifically the Middle East or South Asia, men hold hands all the time. It doesn't mean you're gay or anything like that, by the way. It's very common in the Middle East and South Asia for men to hold hands. It just means you're friends. Like here in the western part of the world, if two men hold hands, you're a couple. In like South Asia, Middle East, it doesn't mean anything other than you're friends. I'm pretty sure that's him. Yep, he's in Dubai. Dubai is crazy. He's Mr. Look at Me for sure. Yeah. Yeah. He likes nice things. I'm telling you. This isn't him. Oh, look, you can see him right there. Oops. Right there, you can see him. Look at those lips. Oh, just wait, Ratui. You knew what kind of guy. I'm telling you. Just wait. You just wait, girl. What's this? Did they show anything else there? No. Okay. He's in a Mercedes there. Tucson or Porsche there. Excuse me. He likes the flashy cars. 12:55 p.m. He wants you to show he has, he's in first class. Mm-mm-mm. This is 2022.
That they don't will surprise.
Oh, look, a Range Rover. I'm telling you guys, look at his legs right there. Look at his legs and his feet. Look at the stylish shoes. What kind of shoes are these? This is several years ago, but I just want to see. When I see those legs, I'm going to save this and I'll show it to you in a second. Sorry, I'm freezing. I got to turn the air conditioner off. For a reason. Okay. Okay, that was his first one. All right. Now look at this. Mm-mm. Look at those lips and those eyebrows. I've got some other photos. Um, he's like his arms are very hairy. Let me show you this. Okay. You see right there, he almost has a thing right there on his lip. Right there. He's got, I think he wears contacts. Look at the chin. Yeah, hold on. Let me show you something here. 1 second. I'm trying to find more of it. Give me a second, y'all. Guys, hit that thumbs up if you're just joining us. Appreciate you all being here. You guys are amazing. Amazing, amazing. Sorry, I'm looking for something. A lot, but here we go. Add this. That's the mask thingy. He's not, this is the guy, he, the dealership. Thank you, Tina. Did I thank you for that? Thank you, baby. Oh my god. All right. We're gonna go to this. I want to show you 1 second. Hold on a second. Didn't he comment saying that he sold the car last week? Isn't he the one that said he sold the car last week? Give me a second. I'm doing stuff, guys, that's so I can show you stuff. I apologize for it. I just can't walk and chew gum at the same time when I'm concentrating on something. So I just want to make sure I get it right. Hold on, I think I got it. This guy just started following on his Facebook page. His profile is blocked, but can still see likes on who he follows. Creepy. He's watching live streaming since. Check the Instagram. He follows TMZ. Read the comments about his business. MG Motors may say it appears to be shady, running a lot of vehicles across the border, usually a sign of money. Oh, wow. Yep, look at this. Okay, I want to make this very clear. Again, we're not saying that anyone is involved in any way, shape, or form. But he said, guys, the car sold last week to a guy with his mom. I'm not the owner of the stupid Range Rover, and I'm not inside the country for a long time ago. Don't believe the stupid people and their lies, too. I just want you to. So that's what he says. There's. Yeah. Mm, this is weird. Very, very weird. You see that this was 3 years ago too. You see that, remember that part of the eye that we're looking at? Let me find the mask. He's definitely active. What does that mean? Is there a date on it? Oh, 3 hours ago when that was posted. Got it. New from Black Community Apparel, you didn't. Okay. Yeah. Look at this. Let me find it here. One second, guys. Okay. Mhm. I need to check my email because my email's blowing up right now. Give me 1 second, guys. No, they're the same guy. Isabella, the person that. One second. This guy also follows TMZ, which millions of people do. I just want to make that clear as well. He also follows TMZ, and he follows TMZ Tucson. Is there such a thing? I'm going to email you back to the Isabel. Can you give me the link to the second one you sent me? Interesting. One second, guys. One second. Oh, that's interesting. He locked his profile on Facebook. Mm, okay. Hmm. He follows quite a bit of people. Quite a bit. Mm-hmm. Give me a second. He likes Entertainment Tonight. A lot of people do. Keeps up on the news. Likes the finer things in life. Good for him. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you so much, Robert. Appreciate you. Thanks for the video, Justin. Very interesting. Thank you so much, Robert. Appreciate you. Guys, if y'all sent any other like please let me know. I appreciate that. Again, we are not saying anyone is involved whatsoever, but I do want to show you. I keep saying it, but all right. I'm going to be freaking digging. Nancy. All right, look at this. Okay. Again, he says he is I will. Did you text it or did you? Okay. Boy, this is fucking interesting. Sorry guys, I'm getting stuff in. It's Okay, I want to read this to you. I don't want to put it all out there right now, but I'll just show you a picture. Again, everyone that we mention is not saying they are involved in any way, shape, or form. However, we're just comparing and contrasting. That's all. Not blaming anyone. Okay. So this right here, this guy that is circled here with this lady beside of her, and this guy right here. This guy, his name is allegedly Jerry. He is allegedly somehow tied to allegedly Mary Daly, the mother of Luke and Matt Daly, allegedly, whose house was raided by the FBI. Okay. So, ask me anything, I can explain it. Who are you? Who are you? Okay. I want to show you. Mods, will you let me know who they say? Do you guys remember whenever they was at Luke's house the other night? What do you need to explain, 5-star? Late, but you need to go back, Sammy. You got to go back. No, I'm not. I need to call my my little friend and get some information. Jason, you're funny. Okay, look at this. I think once you see it, you can't unsee it now. You can't fucking unsee it now. You can't look at that. One second. You can't unsee it now. You just can't unsee it now, in my opinion. Do you guys remember whenever they said there was 2 guys detained, or there was a guy at the house, or they said there was 3 people detained, a woman and 2 guys? We got 1,050 people watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I can't unsee it now. Poor little Nancy. Watch this. Let me see if I can get it. Oh, shit, that's not it. 1 second. Again, it was 3 years ago, but I will show you the best I can. Let me see here. Bear with me, guys. You want to see it? It's hard to do these overlays. Because they're not exactly. You can't exactly get it. Let me try this right here. Sorry. Watch this. Excuse me. Yeah, it was the woman was Luke's mom. There you go. What'd I tell you? The lip. What'd I tell you? That point nose. What'd I tell you? Point nose. What the fuck did I tell you? It's fucking eyebrows, in my opinion, allegedly. I'm not even saying it's anybody. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's fucking wild. That's fucking wild, y'all. Holy fucking shit. He's got the flat head. Oh, God. I'm freaking out. I did. I did. I would like to thank the Academy. I would like to thank McAfee for the classes that I've taken. I'm telling you. That's fucking wild. He does have facial hair. It's fucking crazy. Just look at those lips right there. And I told you he had, I didn't I tell you guys with his goatee, he had hair under his lip. Didn't I tell you? Like a lot of guys do. But some people don't do like the hair under the lip. They'll cut that. Um, let me see here. I got some emails here. Yo, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. I'm getting some information, guys. 1 second. Mm. I'll have to do a members only tomorrow because I can't show everything that I got there because You can't show some certain things. Sammy, thank you so much. That is 15 months. What a legend. Appreciate you, my dear. Number one caught this. ZJ told XXX he has been in Jordan 5 years. Random. I've been out of the country for 5 years. Check it out, just. Can you send that to me, Sammy? Because what I didn't even know you was like what it said, but I just got information in that's sort of like that, and that's what I was saying. I can't really put out certain things on here because you can't show certain things, TOS and stuff like that. That's very interesting you said that. Very interesting you said that because he said, again, he said some very weird things and he also deleted certain things. And yeah. Mhm. Very weird. In the bushes, 19 months. What a legend. Thank you so much, OG, as well. Please hit the like button. Yes, double tap that screen. Hit the like. And if you could send me the link to them, I'd appreciate it. Like where that came from and who might have spoke to him. Justin, do you think Nancy was the one yelling in the car and trying to get out? I can't help but think it was her. No, I don't. I don't. No. I don't think she was yelling in the car. I don't think she was alive very long, if she was alive at all when she left. Yeah. Mama's the bomb. 25 months. What a legend. Thank you so very much, my dear. Really appreciate that. I got you, Deborah. Thank you so much. I'm gonna follow you right back. 1 second here. Gorgeous. Why is it not letting me? Okay. What's this? Okay. Deborah sent this to me. Okay. Zach is one of the men detained Friday night for the questioning about Nancy Guthrie. It's rumored that Luke Daly was questioned. I do not have verifiable photo of that. They're talking about Luke. Their DNA was obtained related from the Range Rover and a home search. Could this be a match? The comparison is speculation and not evidence of guilt or arrest. Hmm. Yeah, I won't well, remember how we said this guy's got big eyes and he's got, like eyelashes most women would love to have, right? Yeah, Don. I I was very skeptic of a lot with looks wise. Um, and again, I'm not saying this person is related in any way, shape, or form. But what I will say is, for me, um, I can't unsee what I see now. Um, I'm getting some information. 1 second. This is very interesting. Yeah, we'll do so I can put out more later. But very, very interesting. Let's look at this video here. Let's look at this video. I want to see this video now. Zach told Parade magazine that he hasn't lived in the U.S. since 2019. And you see, like that's if you had I hope he said that. If you have that, if you could send that to me, that would be great because he's, let's say he hasn't lived in the U.S. since 2019. He's at a car auction and in California and in Miami and in Tucson several times, at least in 2023. So not a good lie. Not a good lie. I believe, again, like I have said literally from jump, I do not think the FBI could get it wrong 3 times. Maybe with Carlos, maybe they got it wrong with Carlos, but I do not think for a second that the FBI can get it wrong 3 times. I'm just sorry. You will never convince me of it because I know what it takes to get a probable cause affidavit. And unless they were fucking willy-nillying around like really bad, no way. No way in hell. And I believe, in my opinion, like I said, I do believe that they will be back at certain places. I do believe the FBI will be back at certain places. Justin, she is correct that he is not in the house. Since, let me see if I can pull that up. That would be very interesting. I'm going to be fucking up all night now. Here we go. I'm not going to sleep. Thankfully, it's the weekend. Parade magazine. One second. Oh God, have mercy. Let's see this. Ladies and gentlemen and undecided, whatever you want. Look at this. Okay. Who is Zach Jahab? The man, the internet linked to Nancy Guthrie's disappearance speaks to Parade. Social media users link Zach to the Guthrie disappearance after speculation about the Range Rover. Zach living in Jordan since 2019. And I'm just going to say, in my opinion, and let's just say I have to talk to my detective tomorrow. You gotta wake up. I need you to run some stuff on me. Red, thank you so much, my friend. Welcome to the Pearl family. Appreciate you very much, my dear. Red, it's gonna be a long night. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate you very, very much for your support. Oh my God, Jackie, that's so generous. Thank you so much. Thank you, love. Oh my gosh, Jackie, that's all I can say. Finally, you. We love you, darling. Thank you so much. I appreciate you very much. Um, Ratui, the I've got some of his comments, and that's I'm going to show some of those tomorrow. Thank you so much, Jackie. Really do appreciate you very, very much. Guys, if anybody donates the jewels or anything, mods, please let me know if I don't. Um, yes. Now, and Babs, that really has me wondering. That really has me wondering. Um, is Zach, is he still in the United States now? Um, or not? Let's see what this says. Let's see what this says because I want to. I want to see here. Money abduction for money, but gone wrong as Bitcoin note. In my opinion, greed is motive. If you've been following the Nancy Guthrie case, you probably recognize the name of Jack Gahoob, if that's how you pronounce it. Here's why. Guthrie, 84 years old, went missing on Sunday, February 1st, and authorities believe that she may have been abducted from the Arizona home in the middle of the night. I wonder, I really wonder now, was this, I still can't seem this be a ransom. I still feel like it might be tied to someone else, but I could see this maybe happening as um and I don't want to I'll have to say it in my members only. I can't say it like this because it's against you. That's the way I'll end up saying it. But I said oh God, I want to say it. On February 13th, a rapid took place at a home not too far from the Guthrie home. Additionally, authorities detained a man who was driving a Range Rover. The car was marked as evidence tape and towed at the request of law enforcement at the scene. The internet took photos and videos of a Range Rover and noticed that the license plate cover was from MG Motors in Tucson. From there, some people went to the MG Motors Instagram page, found a photo of a Range Rover from September 2025, went through the likes on the post, and found Zach. Some people also noticed that the account was following uh, uh, Jaghob, who people say looks like the person under the ski mask, the subject standing on Guthrie's front stoop the night she went missing. Oh my God. You see those legs? Do you see those legs? No tattoos, Laura. And this is the thing. I was looking, yeah. Um, Look at this fucking, look at his beefy hands. You see his beefcake hands? Guys, just put in my opinion. Yes, Jim. Yes.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
Was I muted the whole fucking time? Oh my God. Was I muted the whole time? I am so sorry, guys. Shit a brick. What's the last thing y'all heard me say? What's the last thing y'all heard me say? Lives in an apartment complex on Campbell Avenue, just South River. That's the last thing y'all heard me say was beefy fucking hands. Are you kidding me? I'm a beefy dumbass for that. I am so sorry. Okay. Sorry. On February 21st, Jacob spoke exclusively with Parade in effort to clear his name after more than a week of harassment and nasty messages. People accusing him of crimes he knew nothing about. Again, I want to say, and I want to preface this, that do not contact Zach. Do not look him up. He is innocent until he is innocent. Do not contact, bother him, harass, anything him. Okay? But he says he is coming here to clear his name. Okay? Jacob, 40 years old. 40. Okay. Did in fact work at MG Motors in Tucson. Okay. Now listen to this, which is owned by his friends However, he tells me that he's living in Jordan and hasn't lived in the United States since 2019.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
Yeah, that's right. Where was that comment at? Yes. Trust the process. FBI is investigating. Because, if he doesn't live in the United States, he is originally, or he's from Jordanian. Okay. But if he hasn't been living in the United States, how is he selling fucking cars to Jordan or to the dailies? Gotcha. And why are you in Tucson and Miami and at the beach and all that stuff? Yeah, he ain't hybrid. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Oh, Brandy, I showed that. I showed that he was in Tucson, Miami, and California. Mhm. He continues, quote, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like the way that starts out. I don't like the way that starts out. In my training, anybody that starts out that says, I'm going to be honest with you, I automatically don't believe you. I automatically don't believe you if you say, I'm going to be honest with you. First thing, I don't believe you. Honest people don't have to tell me they're being honest. Quote, that's a quote. I'm going to be honest with you. These people are stupid, end quote, says Zach. Quote, they don't have, comma, like, comma, a sure confirmation that Zach drove the Range Rover or owned that Range Rover. He talks about himself in third person. I just want to show you that. The fuck? I'm going to be honest with you. These people are stupid. He said, quote, they don't have like a sure confirmation that Zach drove that Range Rover or owned that Range Rover. Okay. Lots of things here. Lots of things here. Guys, hit that thumbs up button. Share this live out if you don't mind. Greatly appreciate y'all being here. First of all, I'm going to be honest with you. First of all, I don't believe you if you're saying that. Second of all, he talks about himself in third person. Number 3, he doesn't deny it right there. Number 3, he doesn't deny it. They don't have, comma, like a sure confirmation that Zach, meaning him, drove the Range Rover or owned that Range Rover. And yes, he's telling us that we are stupid, which is fine. Anybody, have your own opinion. Maybe I am. but he talks about himself in third person. And it's not, I've never had a Range Rover, right? I've never drove that Range Rover. It's that you don't have confirmation that Zach, meaning himself, is what I'm understanding, drove that Range Rover or owned that Range Rover. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, baby. I appreciate your support. I thought it's 1:30. I can't remember the time. Thank you for your support, my dear. Appreciate you. Man, I'm glad I went live. I was not going to go live tonight, but I'm glad I did. Thank you so much, Laura. Appreciate you, my dear. Really, thank you so much. And first Great Rising, I love that name. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Really, really appreciate that, my dear. Good to see you. And thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate you. Writing with Jim video, West mentioned meeting somebody from Mexico, same location they think she's in, and used his cooking mats for his door or his house to get in sequence video clip. I don't understand what that means. Thank you, darling. Love you too. Okay. Boy, this is something tonight. There's no documents. This is a quote too, by the way. There's no papers. I'm not even inside the country. So this is a quote from him. And he does say that he doesn't, look at that chinny chin chin. He says he's not been in the country since 2019. By the way, his passport will easily say that. Oh, look at there. What is those comments? That was 20 weeks ago that one came up. Okay. Quote, I'm going to be honest with you. These people are stupid, Jagab says. Quote, they don't have like a sure confirmation that Zach, meaning himself, talking about in third person, drove that, again, so much distancing he's using here, Range Rover, or owned that Range Rover. There's no documents. There's no papers. I'm not even inside the country, end quote. Quote, people are just listening to YouTubers or some people. They don't know anything, end quote. He adds, explaining how his name was brought up after the Range Rover was taken into evidence for reasons that weren't made clear to the public. Jagab tells me that authorities never spoke to him. There's no. Lived in a different to being in the country. Okay. That authorities never spoke to him, and that his name seems to be circulating thanks to social media users jumping to conclusions because he appears to fit the bill. He has a goatee, and some say his eyes look similar to the person in the mask standing at Guthrie's front door. Jagab, however, does not see it at all. Jacob also points out that the Range Rover that's on the MG Motors Instagram account isn't even the same type of car, let alone the actual car from the police activity on February 13th. Why is he saying this? Why is he saying this? Okay. I asked Jacob if he ever heard of the Guthrie case prior to receiving messages from people trying to pin on him to the crime scene. And this is such a good, and this is good. This is good, in my opinion. He says he hadn't. And that's very important, I want to say. I want to say that's very important because this is the thing. Lena, if you scroll back, babe, I showed all kinds back there, and I'll show them again here in just a little bit. He believes he's above everyone, in my opinion. Never held accountable. Yeah, I agree. But he says he's never even heard of Nancy Guthrie, and that's great because if FBI has ever spoken to him or ever will speak to him, and he says indeed he has not, in fact, spoken with or seen Miss Guthrie or knows Miss Guthrie, then, for instance, they should never find any hair or any DNA or anything inside of you or you in Mrs. Guthrie's home or anywhere else, right? So that is correct. Okay. Quote, I know one thing. I slept on Friday. I woke up on Saturday. I find myself with thousands of people following me on Instagram, adding me on Facebook. They're adding me on Snapchat for no reason. People sending me message saying, you are guilty. You are this. Quote, you are DEAD. End quote, he said. Again, I want to reiterate that this man is innocent unless he's innocent as anybody else right now. And nobody should contact him. Nobody should threaten him. Nobody should harass him in any way, shape, or form. Okay? Yeah. Marilyn, thank you so much, my dear. I believe you had a good day. Appreciate that. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you, my darling. You're very kind. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, Marilyn. Good to see you. Okay. Jacob said the people ran with the rumor that Jacob said that the people ran with the rumor that someone SHOT themselves in Culver's parking lot, and they believed it was him. Oh, that was another YouTuber who was spreading BS shit or whatever. They said something like they saw someone or something like that. Okay. He said he didn't know anything about that raid or that particular Range Rover or a white van that was nearby. Quote, I didn't sell the car. I didn't own the car. Nobody pulled me over. People saying that the sheriff pulled me over. There's there's a lot of people saying a lot of things, let's be honest. There's other people that said he unalived himself, that he pew-pewed himself in a white van. I don't know what the white van is still until this minute. As I told you, they're talking about me, he said. Jacob said that authorities did go to MG Motors on Saturday and spoke with the owners, but he claims he was never brought up. We have no idea about a Kia that wasn't actually named. You get what I mean? It wasn't actually named. It was something that the news brought up. Welcome, Kim. Well, he bought it from that business. He did buy it from that business. But again, Mr. whatever his name is, Zach says that he never, indeed, has not been even in the country since 2019. The case is heading into its fourth week, and authorities have yet to name a suspect of interest. This is so interesting. I can't even tell you. Let me see if I can do something real quick. I fucking can't unsee this now. It's so crazy. Okay. Watch this. It blows, oh crap, me away. That pointy nose man. Very good article. Thank you for sending me that. That looks like the porch guy stance. Yeah. Oh, by the way, thank you for saying that. Oh, I knew I didn't get that. 1 second. Take a screenshot of this. So interesting. Let me do it like this. There we go. Do it like this. Flip this. Would it be there? I flip this. So they would be standing. I just want to note, which a lot of people stand like this, but his in my opinion, the flathead, this thing that I said that he has at the nose that I said the other day, and I said his nostrils kind of go out in this thing I was talking about the other day. Again, the lip almost like he has lip filler, but I call it the Julia Robert lip, or the Sonia Morgan lip. It's almost look like it's been injected. And there's not a lot like my lips, they go down, and then I have like this thing right here and then over. He's just got like a very flipped, uh, just flat rather lip. And of course, that little bit of, in my opinion, double chin. And again, we're just looking at the outlines of the lips here. You can, in my opinion, tell. And everyone was talking about this right here. Remember that right there? Let's see if I've got it. I've got other pictures of him, like let me see if I've got it. Here we go. He's got a lot of shading right here. It's got a lot of area, and see that, again, this is my opinion. You see this one wrinkle. It's not really a wrinkle, it's a line in his eye. You see that line, and then over here. You know what I mean? Oh my God, guys, thank you so much. You guys are so kind to me. I appreciate you. Hope, thank you so much. Amazing work, Justin. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. You guys lift me up so much. I appreciate you all. You guys are freaking amazing being here with me at 1:40 in the morning. Really appreciate that, my dear. And Robert, thank you so much. I really appreciate you gifting a pearl necklace. Thank you so much. If you received that, make sure you thank our dear Robert for gifting that necklace, pearl necklace. I appreciate that. He is a blank stare to me. Well, in my opinion, I will say that I think this guy, like I said, whoever did this to Nancy, I believe he has an ego. I said, I think the only thing I haven't gotten right, in my opinion, is the 2 diamond earrings. Is the 2 diamond earrings. But I said he likes to drive in a very clean car and show off. And he likes to dress nice. He's looks to look in the mirror. We couldn't see those. Couldn't see what, Brandy? Guys, make sure you hit the thumbs up, double tap the screen. This is crazy. He's got very hairy arms. And again, remember the other day, the pointy nose. Yeah, I said the pointy nose and all of that stuff. All the diamond earrings, yeah. Yeah, Hector, I agree with your comment, but I can't say it. You know what I mean? Show about side by side of him standing photos with the porch guy without the backpack. Oh, that's a good. Thank you for that. Where is that photo? Can somebody give me that photo? Where is that photo? Nancy. They did not put it on the FBI without backpack. And here we go. I got it. It's not as clear picture, but I forgot about that. Oops, wrong one. Let me show you this. Let me see. Where am I gonna? Okay. Oh my God in heaven. Look at how the motherfucker stands. Look at that hand. Look at how he places his hands. Oh my God. Mother. Sorry. I'm just going to throw up over here. Give me a second. Holy shit on a shingle. Holy shit on a fucking shingle. Mother chicken. Ah. I really feel like I'm going to throw up. Look at how the hands are turned and stuff. It's just fucking unreal. Hold on, I got something. I'm getting some stuff in. Bear with me, guys. I'm getting stuff in, so just bear with me. I know I'm not talking, but I've got to kind of concentrate while I'm doing this. This is nuts. This is nuts. Okay. One second, I need to cover up something before because I can't do it here. I got to do it on members only if I show it. So I got to take out some part of it. Just give me a second. One moment, please. One little moment. One little moment here, please. If you don't mind, my dears. Oh my God. This is just nuts. Okay. And look at this. This is kind of interesting as well. Here we go. All right. I can't say that these are the same vehicles at all, but someone sent me this right here. Yes. Thank you, Brandy. Yes. And then there's this right here. Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah. Oh my God in heaven. Well, he's been mentioned a bit. In the beginning, but it was more because it was connected to Luke. He bought that again. You think about this, right? Think about Luke getting that Range Rover. Really, Meg? A week afterwards. Remember how this one just blows my mind? This one just blows my mind. Just the way that he stands. Holy shit. Oh my God. You can't help. This one, like every other one, I was like, yeah, I mean, it's, but to me, you just can't fucking unsee this one, in my opinion. You just can't unsee it, in my opinion. Like, Hector, that's what I want to know. Well, I mean, he says he's been in Jordan. He says he's lived in Jordan. You know, and this makes me wonder. This makes me wonder as well. Is he a permanent resident? Is he a citizen? Yeah, that's a good idea. One second. Guys, bear with me. I'm so sorry, but I have to do this. One second. Mm. Give me a second, guys. I apologize, but I got to do this. I know I'm not talking, but shit. Where'd it go? Okay. Maybe it's this one. God. Okay. Okay. All right. I think I got it now. Maybe. Oh shit. Maybe I didn't. It might make it. I don't know. We'll see. How tall is he? That's what I would really that's what I really would like to know. But it's got to be somewhere. I'll find it. Tomorrow when I talk to my uh private investigator that I work with, I'll know. I'll know all of it tomorrow, in my opinion, allegedly. Shit, a brick. I just fucked that up. Hold on, guys. Okay. All right, I think I got it now. Does Zach have a criminal? I don't think he has a criminal record at all. Mm-mm. Chris McDonough? Yeah, I need to contact. I need to text Chris, and maybe him and I and Josh can do a live together. Dr. Gary. Um, I need to text Chris tonight. Be like, Chris, motherfucker, just. Oh my God! Could they be the same pants? Even no, mm-mm. No, these aren't the same pants or anything like that. Yeah, the skinny jeans give it away in the length of the shirt. Well, I mean, we don't know when this one on the side was taken, but I will make sure that I'm not gonna like contact the FBI or anything because I do believe the FBI is far ahead of us. Um, but I will make sure I'll get confirmation. Like, I'll just make sure it's taken care of. I'll just say that. Um, so yeah. Hey, fuck. Let me fix this. I'm just changing something here, guys, so bear with me. I was not expecting this tonight. It's just okay. I'm going to show you something here. Minute. I'm almost done. A pinky promise. Before we go on to the next thing. I'm a one-man band. Okay. All right, here we go. Change. There we go. And tomorrow we are going to do a members only live, just an FYI. And I'll be able to show some more stuff hopefully tomorrow. And because you can only show like so much on YouTube. They're supposed to be the FBI, but they think they were new crews. I don't know why in the hell this guy would say the dude probably would have skeletons in their closet worldwide, in my opinion. Perhaps not paper on criminal, but possibly yeah, could be. Could be. You emailed me. Okay, babe. Yeah. I showed that one. What's that? Yep. Yeah, I did show that. He's very thick in his talk. What does the what does how do you say talkas? Remember I kept saying that? Oh. Girl. Motherfucker. That is so legit, girl. Guys. So I'm just going to say that you know how like I said earlier, this guy probably does not have tattoos because if you generally come from certain belief systems, certain religions, uh, like from Islam or being Muslim, it is called haram, and most do not. Look at this. Wonder if this was mistaken for a tattoo. Someone just messaged me that, and I'm like, because he is so hairy. And it's not a tattoo there on his thing. I'm telling you, look at that. Laura, very good on. Very good on. He definitely doesn't seem like a type to have a tattoo. I think he's not could also be a wounded scar. I have this picture. I showed it a second ago. I don't know what I did with it. Let me see if I got it here. What did I do with it? There it is. Yeah. See? Look at that. That even looks like a freaking bracelet there. You see that right there? That could be mistaken as a tattoo. Look at that. Right there. Especially in dark a 3-year-old camera that is black and white. The I can't think of it. Night vision. Justin, look at the scar on his hair sweated underneath a watch strap. It looks like a scar or his hair sweated underneath a watch strap. I don't know what it is, but hairy arms, thin eyebrows. What's that? Forbidden? Was it Daphne? What was Daphne? I don't know. Oh, Summer Breeze, thank you, baby. I'm sorry I missed that earlier. I apologize, honey. Thank you so much, my friends. Really appreciate y'all's support. Y'all are very kind to me. I really appreciate that, Kimberly and Summer Breeze. Thank you so much for your support. Ooh. Not yet. Who's saying it's him? This one has to be the top of my list. Didn't since reports was Luke was made public. In my opinion, did he quickly sell SUV to rid of it? Set Luke up, or is this a real connection? I don't know. Someone was comparing the bracelet being worn under the glove. I don't know if that's a bracelet. Beck, same. You should see if he has any type of cyst or anything. Well, Hope, I did show. It's not a cyst, in my opinion. I'll show you. Let me see if I got a closer one. I mean, just look at the way they stand. You know what? Actually, hold on. Let me show you this. Watch this. People was saying it was Tommaso, and that wasn't. I can tell you now. Again, I'm not saying anybody is did this or didn't do it, but one thing I am 100% saying is the man in the video is not Tommaso. Thank you, Summer Breeze. But the eye thing, that's what I was going to get to. So if you look here, he's got a lot of darkness around here, but this crease right here, again, we're looking at night vision, and night vision really screws things up. It can very much distort. And again, I think that thing that we're seeing right there, if you can zoom in with your phone or your tablet, that thing that we're seeing right there is that right here, in my opinion. The hair they found is probably is well, Jenny, the other day I was saying that, people was just automatically thinking it was like someone's head. I'm like, no, body hair. Someone's arm, someone's leg, someone's chest, especially if that's crazy when you zoom into the eyes. Yeah. Here I did a overlay right here. This is the live stream I did the other day. Again, we're looking at this as just to outline features, specific features, right? And again, the lips, and I told you that he had hair underneath of his chin, obviously. And on the other ones, he's got a very pointy nose, in my opinion. And his nostrils go out, like I said the other day. But again, the suspect, he is wearing, or he had that double chin thingy as well. The suspect had this bite light, right? And that could be very important as well. That could be very, very important as well. If someone is this hairy, you shouldn't commit a crime. I know. Yeah. You're absolutely right. What did Hector say? Becky, totally agree with you that he is a mastermind of all of it. Listen, this is the thing, and one thing that I'll have to say it. I can't really say it like this, but because it would be against, I'd have to do members only. But I do think that potentially, I agree with Hector in a sense, but because of kind of what this is, a part of me thinks that it potentially couldn't be as well. Unapproachable, like, why isn't he in custody? Well, because he's innocent until someone is arrested, right? But what I will say is I believe that they got warrants to potentially get DNA or whatever. Hector is in chat. He might be in the other chat, though. Might be in the other chat. So when did the Zach guy leave the country? Well, about this is the thing. He if you go back to the lives, like in the live stream, he is being quoted. He did an interview, and he says that he absolutely did not. He talks about himself in third person, but he says that he's been out of the country since 2019. Now, again, I want to make it, if you look at, and again, I go through that in this live stream, he is not out of the country, in my opinion. Might be now, but not since 2019. He was perfectly in Phoenix, Miami, Florida, a lot. Expensive lifestyle. Is he rich? I don't know. Rajui, when I pulled the report, I get the reports that not everyone gets. I'll just say that. You have to be licensed. It's not just a report that's findme.com or whatever these websites are. It will tell me everything. No, I'm not streaming on Justin for All. No, I'm just streaming on Clutch. But there's two chats going. There's the mobile, and then there's the other one. So yeah. All right, guys. It's 2:13 in the morning. This has been a crazy live. He seems to be rich. His Instagram page shows him in luxury cars. Well, he might, some people aren't, the rich people are usually, there's the people that want to look rich, and then there's the old couple that drives the 15-year-old Lexus, right? And they probably have more money in the bank than someone driving, a 2026 Mercedes or Range Rover. Crazy but awesome night. I know, Laura. So I don't even know what to say. I'm not even going to be able to sleep. This is the way I'm going to be in bed, scrolling on my phone with one eye open. Half of my brain sleep and the other half stay awake so I can do this. Yes. Maybe she looked for a car at the dealership. Well, things we're going to look at tomorrow is there is allegedly a connection. If you go back into the live stream, I talk about it, but we'll talk about it more tomorrow. There's allegedly a connection with allegedly Mrs. Daly and allegedly a connection with someone she knows and allegedly Zach. Yes, they did. You're good, Belle. Yes, they sure did. They sure did. Yeah, you're very good. Oh, we're going to have a good live tomorrow. I can feel it in my bones. Lord willing. Oops, 1 second here. Okay, there we go. All right, guys. Daddy might have bucks. Might be. But this guy, I think, likes to look at himself and really cares what people thinks about him. We have a lady well off here in town a year and a half ago, found her dead and burning in her bed. They have yet to arrest anyone. Oh my God. So I'm thinking about, there is this story that's like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours away from me. This guy the other day, he was hit by an ambulance. They said the two ladies in the ambulance said the guy jumped in front of the ambulance. Well, it just comes to happen that there was video of them allegedly hitting this guy. And they drug him for 2 miles alive while he was screaming. And it allegedly ripped off his arm. It was interesting and informative, Joe. Thank you so much, Char. Appreciate that. it allegedly ripped off his arm. They said that they were scared. And he allegedly, by video, did not he allegedly did not jump in front of the ambulance, and he died. And that's like an hour and a half, 2 hours from me. I'm thinking about going and investigating some of that as well. So let me see here. Here is my email. You can email me or text me. Either one. You'll be 100% anonymous. Of course, Sally. Thank you, my dear. Were the paramedics on something? I have no idea. But they said they were scared because he jumped in front of him, but allegedly the video is saying otherwise. So, sport family. Where the girl who hit the man, he was struck in the windshield in Knox, Tennessee. She didn't remember it. Oh, wow, Bobs. Didn't know that. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me. Justice for Miss Guthrie. Thank you all. Thank you, mods. Ooh, if there's any mods left in here. Is there any mods left? Yes. We got one mod, I think. YouTubers left. Thanks for Green Eyes, the other Sharon. Thank you, all the mods in here. No, he did not survive. No. Thank you, members, chat, everyone. We'll have a live tomorrow. Stay tuned. It's going to be a doozy. Good night, everyone. God bless. Justice for Nancy.